the best practice to orientate to the everythingness aspect. The emptiness side is becoming more and more obvious and stable to me, but the life side remains fairly elusive. So just always notice what the mind is doing. So the mind is imagining you and imagining you that has to practice. And I'm not saying don't practice, but just noticing that, and then noticing that it's recognizing that the emptiness side is seen, but the life side remains fairly elusive. So just noticing that the mind thinks that, and always having this open-mindedness to the mind. So there's the possibility it could be wrong, and who is thinking it, and what is its objective? Why is it telling you these things? You know, is it really invested in waking up? You know, just questioning it. And then there's another part that can discern that and can notice those thoughts that say, I'm getting there or not getting there. And then it can remove attention from that and then put the attention into the I am prior to the thoughts. Just notice that. And that movement away from thoughts and into the I am, it is an element of the mind, but that it doesn't necessarily really need to think in order to do that. It's more of a discernment. This isn't true, that isn't true, and then the movement of attention. But notice how the thought is always claiming to be the king or queen. It's always claiming to be the queen bee. Like, I'm going to think about this, I'm going to work things out, and then I'll get it right. But there's always the ability at any thought to notice, for something to notice that is thought, and then to fall into the I am. There is this discernment that can happen, and yes, that is thought, but that is prior to conceptualized thought. And why is it thought? Because any abstraction of separation is mind-based, so the ability to move attention is in the mind. There is actually something that's registering that, but that is a very, very subtle form of thought. There's actually something beyond that that's registering it, but use that to break the attachment to the seeking and to the thoughts. But you have to use it in every instant. So even in this thought, noticing that. So in order to bring the life side more alive, then body work. So Eckhart Tolle, he says that women, I don't know how true this is, but women are often closer to beingness because they're more in touch with their emotions. The more that you're avoiding your emotions, more than likely, the further removed from the life element you'll be. So there's got to be absolute acceptance of emotions, rather than trying to pull back from them. It's a very subtle, abstract move. So body work will bring the attention more into the body and highlight emotions. And then right next to those emotions is beingness, is that aliveness. But in order to do the life part, you have to accept the emotion part. Normally your mind's like, okay, we'll stay in emptiness and we'll just stay back there and keep the emotions off because the emotions are unpredictable and uncontrollable. Thank you.